It is the 4th of July, but as this holiday week goes on, most of the fires burning across the state continue to grow, including the state's newest fire, which began yesterday. It grew as well overnight, prompting more and more evacuations in the process. We begin with the largest fire currently burning in our state, which has now become the third largest in Colorado history.
The spring fire burning across southern Colorado exploded overnight to more than 94,000 acres. Fire officials say it's still active and unpredictable. Investigators say it started last week after a man from Denmark was allegedly cooking on an outdoor fire pit. So far, still only 5% containment.
There is some good news, though. Some people who were forced to evacuate in Costilla County have been allowed to return home. 9 News reporter Jordan Chavez is in Fort Garland, a few miles southwest of the fire. Jordan, one of the evacuees you spoke with is a representative of the county.
Yeah, that's right, guys. We spoke with Costilla County Commissioner Lawrence Pacheco. He oversees District 1 here in the area. He says he and his family were finally able to return to their home last night around 6 p.m. They say, you know, that's actually a similar story that from most families are saying at this point. So something he is working on himself is getting more information about those 104 homes in the Forest Park area that were destroyed by the fire. Now, crews, they're not letting any of us anywhere near those homes, but the commissioner says some of the homeowners are friends of his, and many of the town in this area, or the town, it's just not so big, so a lot of people, they do seem to know each other. He says the people who live in that area in Forest Park, they haven't heard when they'll be allowed to go and actually look at their properties. That really all depends on when the incident management team says it's safe for them to do so. But Commissioner Pacheco and his community, they are trying to do whatever they can to help those people.
Those people are our family. It's an extension of this community. And of course, we're very sad to hear of some of the loss, but we're also very happy to be able to tell them that they are a part of this family.
We've also learned today that the spring fire has blocked the U.S. Postal Service from delivering mail to more than 360 homes. So now they are collecting that mail that contains some checks. We are told some medication in there, and they are taking it to two different post offices, one here in Fort Garland, the other in La Veta. It all just depends on which town people live closest to, guys.
All right, Jordan, thanks so much.
Colorado's newest wildfire, though, threatening 80 homes. That's between Glenwood Springs and Aspen, and it quintupled in size just since last night, and that prompted new evacuation orders.
The Lake Christine fire burning near Basalt was started yesterday by people at a gun range shooting tracer rounds. This despite the fire bans in Eagle County. As of late this morning, it's burned nearly 330 acres, and it's moving north towards Basalt Mountain. Evacuations have been issued for the Homestead Trailer Park, the Wilds Townhouse Complex, and homes along Ridge Road, Pinion Road, and Cedar Drive. Homes in several neighborhoods also had to evacuate yesterday, and those evacuations remain in place today. A fire burning southwest of Fairplay grew overnight as well. The Weston Pass fire started last Thursday by lightning. It's since burned more than 10,700 acres, and fire crews battling this fire are pretty worried about gusty and erratic winds right now. If things get too bad, they might have to put a pause on some of the firefighting efforts.
Some of the people who had to evacuate because of the High Chateau fire were allowed to go back to their homes and grab some stuff. That fire west of Colorado Springs has burned almost 1,400 acres in Teller County since it started on Friday. It is 35% contained as of now, but more than 180 homes are under evacuation orders, and we do know that a handful of structures have been destroyed. There is some new video now of that orphan bear cub that was rescued after being burned by the wildfire in western Colorado. Parks and Wildlife officers found her while fighting the 416 fire near Durango, but they did wait a while to grab her. They waited to see if she'd find her mother, but after a couple of days, they instead rescued her, finding out that she had burned paws. So now she's being treated at a wildlife facility. Parks and Wildlife officers hope to be able to return her to the wild this winter.
I sure hope so. Gosh, she's cute.